And here now is our State Farm assist of the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Magic leading by 6. Green outside at 3 with Morris at the 4. Dragic is out there with Thomas. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Plumlee with the block. Here's Boss. Good. Boss has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Magic.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Thomas goes in, and Dragic has it in the corner. It's stolen by Vucevic, pushing it up. Here's Boss. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Dragic left side. Lets a floater go. That's good. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Boss, he's guarded by Thomas. Plumlee with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Gerald Green played a big role last season for the upstart Suns. He shot well from long range, and of course, the former dunk contest champ, more than capable of finishing around the rim.
And for a player who was basically cast off by the Pacers, Gerald Green, Clark, played a career high in minutes with the Phoenix Suns.
Really happy for Gerald Green. He is instant offense, a tremendously talented player. He's gone the long way to get back to the NBA, but he seems to be solidly anchored in now.
Free throw good, Green. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
And you talk about Green's dunk contest win, a 6'8" with a 39-inch vertical. I think that 39 might be low. I've seen Gerald put his head in the rim and look down. And I mean in games, hey, I can't even do it justice trying to describe it. Just go online and look up some of Gerald Green's dunks. You'll be amazed.
Suns trail by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Dragic. Passes it to Morris. From the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Then you look at Green's athleticism. I think he can continue to improve as far as rebounding and defense. He has all the tools to be an impact player at that end as well.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Dragic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Magic leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Boss, guarded by Bledsoe, can't connect from short range.
Defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Pass to Boss from deep, and that one's good. Boss has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Orlando.
Their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Inside to Vucevic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. No good from Dragic. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. That drops. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Morris passes to Dragic. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Plumlee. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. Orlando leading by 8. The pass to Boss. Plumlee with the block. Fast break, here come the Suns. Bledsoe's got the ball. And it's Green, missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Boss, guarded by Bledsoe. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Boss. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Moves back up. Plumlee, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Shot clock at 6. Boss passes to Fry. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here we go, one-on-one. Down it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Dragic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
That one goes. Count it. Boss has got 43 points.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 11. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Dragic. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Vucevic is screen on Bledsoe. Here's Burke.
Watch out!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Remains Phoenix ball. 22 seconds.
Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Morris. 1:16 left in the game. Kicks to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter.
How about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Feeds it to Bledsoe. There's Dragic with the three. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. The feed to Fournier. Can't cash in from close range.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
At the line for the Magic, Channing Frye. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Reese Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Fournier. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Boss. And both free throws good for Frye. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Len with it, working on Frye. Len, good. And here is Ridnour. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Boss.